Should get shoes by my getting. We'll just see how this goes. Hey y'all. I had to eat something. Call them grandbabies, check on my pregnant daughter, see how she doing. That baby is taking her down through there, which is crazy. I'm excited. I'm about to have my 5th grandbaby though. It's it's real nice. Real nice. I always wanted to be a grandma. Now I didn't have one just about every year since I met y'all, which is crazy. Good evening. Hey sister, how are you feeling? Are you back home? Are you still at the hospital? Thank you. Oh, we got a while to go. That baby ain't gonna be here for a long time, but everybody got kids now but my son, which is cool. He said he don't want none right now. I don't blame him. The world is real crazy. You're feeling better? You're back home? Okay, good. Good. Good, 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 good. Oof. I didn't know if I was gonna come back on here because I'm like, I kind of beat up on him a little bit, so I ain't gonna beat up on you. I just. You said you had one when you started. Pass me up. Congratulations, girl. And he was new. Don't start. He was only 3 months. He just turned 4 on the 30th. I said, how old are you? He said, I'm 4. I'm 4, Grandma. I'm 4. It's my birthday. I said, it sure is, and you're the bestest granny son on the planet. He said, I am. I love that little baby. I love his sisters and his cousin and whatever this new one is about to be. Piglet. Hey, sister. Hey, everybody. Well, if you turn the comments on, you can see everybody, girl. Hey. Hey, T. All my T's. Time do be flying. It's crazy. I'm grateful, though. I always wanted to be a grandma. About to get off work from this long shift. You said, I'm glad you're feeling better. Oh, yeah. I'm happy she's feeling better, too. Definitely. It is. It ain't nothing better than being a grandma. Maybe a great grandma. I don't know. But grandma is an amazing thing. I'm trying to tell you. I'm very grateful for you. So, I really don't have nothing scriptural to talk about, but you know how our classes go. Normally when I don't have nothing on my mind, he does whatever he does. But I do want to tell y'all thank you for every single person that participates in our class. And I don't, you said just hung up with my grandson to get on class. I love that kid. Girl, don't they make you smile? Sometimes it's a bittersweet thing because they come from that kid that you used to want to punch in the throat, but you feel like it's a better version of them. So I'll just love it a little bit more than I love the first version. And I love the first version a lot, but not like I love this one. The 2.0 always seems to just be a little better. I be telling my kids I love y'all, but not like I love them. It's a different love. You all are kind of, you're all right. I mean, I wouldn't, trade you in or anything, but you're not the grandkids. It's not the same. You said it is. I have 8 of them, girl. And you love them, and they just love you, and it's just, hi, mama. Look, they be so happy about everything. Their parents is always, I don't know. I'm going to leave that. Anyway, so I do want to say I'm thankful to everybody that participates in our class, because our classes would not be so amazing without y'all. I want to thank everybody that is not ashamed to come in here and tell what they have been through. You have to be very vulnerable in this space, and I know that that's not easy, but I applaud you, one, and I'm very grateful that you love us enough to share your stories so that we can help people out of situations and help people remember to stay out of situations, right? Because there's all these different cycles. If you look like a clock, there's somebody that's just getting into the situation. There's somebody that's at about 3 o'clock, somebody that's halfway through like, yeah, this ain't it. Somebody is on their way out and they got a few more minutes, baby, and they're going to be changing their situation. And sometimes your testimony about, you said it's easier here because there's no judgment. Girl, yeah. We don't, I'm not going to say we don't care. We care about you, but we don't care about what you did. As long as you ain't trying to keep doing it, we don't care. If you're changing, hey, Sarah, and you want to be different, we got you. Now, if you want to stay that way, we going to tell you to come back when you're ready for change. Because in this place, you got to be vulnerable. And sometimes it's not comfortable. You know, I know a lot of you have had to rehash things that you probably try to forget. But I'm grateful that you will speak out so that you can help somebody else. You know, you guys do not care about telling. And some of y'all stuff, I be like this. I thought I was the only one that had a crazy life. Oh no, it's the whole community of people out here just like me. You hear me? They done been through some of the same crazy stuff I've been through. So then I don't feel so lonely on this planet. Because baby, all the people I used to meet, they used to be like, wow, you went through all that. And I'll be like, let me shut up. Be quiet, CERCA. But over here, I could just tell y'all everything. Y'all be like, yep, me too. No, in 1979, I went through that same thing. I'll be like, oh, okay, I found my peoples then. Did. I ain't trying to hide nothing. It is what it is. If you don't like me, you just don't like me. That it is what it is. If you like me now, then you have to like all of the stuff that I went through. You don't have to like it, but you have to respect it, should I say. Because that's why I am the way that I am today. Because of every single ugly and beautiful thing I went through. I don't want to just tell you all the good. Because the good, if I just tell you all the good, that ain't going to help. Listen, same thing, Miss Fontour. Yes. You said we can relate to the situations, right? And you helping other folks get out. Like I said, sometimes we be in that middle place and you just need to hear from somebody else. Get your stuff and go. You said I was talking to the insurance man who stopped by for the former tenants. Then we had a talk about God and the OTP and how it's changed my life. Come on. I got you. Interesting. Of course, not everybody. Not everybody been through hard times. For real. I used to think that too. It's not everybody. Listen, I've told people stories in my life and they break down crying like, yeah, my own mama. I mean, my mama been through stuff, but she be like, girl, I don't know if I could have made it. I don't know. I got family members and people I've met that was like, wait a minute, what happened to you? Oh, yeah, I've never been through anything like that. Oh, well, thank you. Looks like I won't be sharing no more stories over here with you. I need to talk to some folks that have been through some stuff, honey, so we can not trauma bond, but how did you make it out? Oh, okay, so that's the technique you use. Good. I need to put that in my little pack for later. I might need that. Because talking to a person like, oh, I've never gone through that. And, oh, I've never gone through this. Oh, yeah, that's never happened to me. Okay, well, can you move over? This is people that's trying to make it out of the dark. You done lived in the light your whole life. Oh, okay, we'll move. Because I didn't have to crawl out with dirt all on my face looking like Stranger Things slime on me. The way that, look, y'all know how Vecna had them kids with that thing in their mouth and they was tied up and couldn't move and was in a dream world. Baby, that's how the devil have you. You can't move. You bound into that space and feeding you dreams, baby, the whole time. Hello. You ain't moved nowhere. Ain't nothing moving but your mind. That part. You said Sandlot vibes. This. You hear me? Think about that. How Vecna had people. It's a lot of people in this world that's like that right now. The devil then hooked into them and got them in a dream-like state, baby, and they body ain't moving. You said, I'm telling you, bound all the way up. Yeah, because them kids was struggling to get away from that thing, and you can see the danger coming. Come on. I don't want no parts of it. Worse than Freddie, listen. Trying to tell you, and you running around thinking you in real life, baby, and you is living a dream. No, thank you. I'll pass. You hear me? I don't want no parts of it. None. I want the truth and nothing but tell me what it is. I don't want to live in no dream. Don't sell me no dream. Don't even give me a dream. Hello. Tell me what it is. Today, right now. in real life. So I saw some stuff I figured I'd share. Y'all probably, some of y'all already shared it, but why not? Okay. Are y'all all right with that? We're going to do it. If it'll let me keep my stuff here. You know how they be playing. Did they take it down? Interesting.
Move. Moments ago, almost all of Europe just united against the United States in its pursuit of Greenland. The leaders of the UK, France, Poland, Germany, Denmark, Italy, and Spain wrote a joint statement promising to defend Greenland's territorial integrity, saying that Greenland belongs to its people and is for Denmark and Greenland, and only them to decide on matters concerning Denmark and Greenland. In an unprecedented move, moments ago, almost all of Europe just united against the United States in its...
Did we? Who remembers us studying about allies and stuff and who's with who? We started studying that in 22 and 23. Didn't we? We went and looked up who was a part of this and who was a part of that and all of that. Do you remember? Then it seemed like meaningless information. Do you think it is today? Because what God had us studying is on the news now. That ain't biblical, but it is. It's scripture. But we went outside of the Bible to see how it played into the Bible. Hello. You can't just study the word and that's it to be able to get the fullness of what God is saying. To understand the prophecies, you have to study science, you have to study archaeology, you have to study paleontology, you have to study international politics. In order to understand the word completely, you have to go looking in several places to get the information. Why would the Bible reference Zeus? Or false gods or idol gods? Oh, okay, that means you probably should go study about what the idol, who the idol gods were, who they were worshiping, what the symbols look like, so you can understand if you putting it on your shirt and don't even know. But to the people that understand, you trying to talk to them about Christ and you got a symbol on your shirt and this person understands signs and symbols and you yelling at them about their black nail polish and all of this and don't even know you got something on your shirt that represents Satan. Because you don't understand and you don't have the wisdom to go deeper than just what's there at the surface. Hello. There are creators, and I'm not going to name no names, but I'm going to say this, and it makes me sad. Remember earlier we talked about the level of influence that God gives you, and you should be influencing people to do good things and so forth and so on. And I get everybody got their own content, but it was a certain creator that I saw today, and this person was like, drown out the noise, don't pay attention, blah, 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 blah. So you telling them to not be prepared? They don't have millions of dollars like you. You're telling people that are barely living paycheck to paycheck to drown out all the noise and don't let people get them bothered and don't get all worked up about it. But you got money in the bank to go and get what you need if they shut the stores down. But these people that follow you and buy all your stuff, they don't. But you won't tell them not to not buy your stuff. You're not going to tell them that. Thank you, Pumpkin. You hear me? So when I saw it, I just flipped on past her because you got it. Most of the people watching you, they don't. Hey, but you will definitely tell them, right? Hola, hola. You will definitely tell them, oh, don't worry about it. Don't listen to don't do this and do that. But here's my new product. You don't care that the economy is crashing. Thank you. You just want these people to put some money in your pocket. All the while, they bought your pots and pans or whatever it is that they bought, and their kids ain't got no food in the house. Because you telling them and they trust you because you quote a few scriptures and say whatever you say. Why you ain't telling these people the truth? Don't tell them don't worry. Now, I'm not saying you should worry, but don't tell them to drown out when God is using social media to prepare people for what's coming. Make them richer and the people exactly. And I hate to say it, she is skin folk, and I was like, let me swipe. Cause you got the money. But most of the people watching you, they don't have it. They don't have a grocery store stocked in their basement. And you're telling them to drown out people talking about the economy and this and that. No, those are the things they need to be listening to. That it might be harder to get food and all of these things. Why would you tell them not to listen to that? So then when everything happens, they're not prepared. Are you going to let them, are you going to give up some of your millions so they can eat? No, you're not going to refund everybody the money that they made you when they went to Target and bought your stuff or wherever it was that you were selling it. That's not okay. You said that is commonplace nowadays. Thank God for discernment. I'm trying to tell you. It's scary that people was doing that. It's like you using your platform to pacify people so they'll keep spending money with you. But can these people come live in your mansion? No, they cannot. You said, that sounds like the girl old boy had the dream of and seen her in hell. She had the influence and didn't use it for good. Listen, sister. When stuff was good, okay, I get it. But stuff is not like it is now. Like it was 2-3 years ago on TikTok and everywhere else. Like, people are struggling. And you're telling them not to worry and drown out the noise. Girl, shut up. He said, this Sunday my pastor told us to pray because God gave him a warning. He told y'all to pray? He didn't tell y'all to go get no stuff? I'm just messing. Let me leave y'all. I'm going to just go on to my next video. Like today, some of the people was complaining about buying for Christmas and they need us to pay their bills. This is sad. Listen. Now, I feel so relaxed with my stockpile. No panic over here. You said we got our stuff. Listen. Okay. Because next one.
We have a bit of a situation here in the south of Berlin. After an attack on the power grid, there is a severe... We have a bit of a situation here in the south of Berlin. After an attack on the power grid, there is a severe power outage that is going to be going on for several days, possibly almost a week. And we have no power, no heating. Luckily, we still have running water. And now we've also been hit by an Arctic blast. So at the moment, the temperatures are about -2 to -3 during the day, -8, -9, -10 during the night. So right now, we're all pretty much in survival mode. What I've done so far is I've bought these 2 generators that I'll show you right now. And I already want to apologize to the neighbors for all the noise that's out there. But yeah, right now we really have no other way to get any sort of electricity into our house. There's been a claim of responsibility for all this by a group called the Vulcan Group, which allegedly...
-2 in the daytime and -8, 9, 10, 11 at night with no power. He had to jump up and go buy that generator because he didn't have one. Hello. We keep seeing this everywhere on different continents, and people are still not waking up. Exactly. And then we have people telling people, oh, don't worry about it. Don't buy into this. Don't buy into that. Are your eyes open? The main thing God told us was have a way to heat your home, how to have a way to cook, have a way to light up your house, and a way to store food and get to water. Or at least purify the water that's coming out of your drain or I mean not your drain but your faucet. It's mind-blowing to me that people can see these things happening and still not think, I need to get myself together just in case. You said they be turning up like they gonna take it too. Listen. Listen to this.
Yesterday, Germany had experienced a blackout. Again, I'm going to continue to tell you people that we need to continue to prep. The world in and of itself is collapsing. The economy is collapsing. The only people that don't know is mainly the people in the West or people. Yesterday, Germany had experienced a blackout. Again, I'm going to continue to tell you people that we need to continue to prep. The world in and of itself is collapsing. The economy is collapsing. The only people that don't know is mainly the people in the West or people that basically live this lifestyle where you're not really affected monetarily. They can afford everything without worrying about where the money is coming from because their bank accounts are always stocked. That's the upper middle class people, and then the people that are above the middle class, the upper middle class people.
Are those things we talked about here a lot? And we talked about you don't want to wait until everybody is saying the same thing that you need to prep. You don't want to wait until the world starts waking up. You need to have it before they do. The world is waking up to what God told us 4 years ago, y'all. Everything. You said the media is filtering. Listen. Because they don't, Mari, didn't I tell y'all they want us destitute? They want us destitute. They want us, even with this whole, that man canceled $10 billion worth of child care. Another believe it till they see it. Listen. And right now, a lot of people, most people are struggling in the United States. One, because they didn't learn from COVID. COVID should have taught you to budget, be prepared, because it's not always going to be there, whatever it is. And everybody thought that when the economy started crashing this time, that it was going to be something to fall back on, and there isn't. And God even told us that. You said I was until I met you. Bougie and a bride, how long you been here? They want us desperate so we fall back into a losing system. Come on.
I am not so foolish enough to think.
Definitely not surprising, pardoning those that should be cutting down. Come on.
Normal. Especially after COVID, things have gotten from upper middle class people and then the people that are above the middle class, the upper middle class people. I am not so foolish enough to think that things are normal. Things are not normal and they haven't been normal. Especially after COVID, things have gotten from bad to worst. That's number one. Number two.
Did y'all hear somebody telling y'all that 2 years ago? I said this world is never going back to normal. I mean, not 2.5 years. I read that 4 years ago. I said the world before 22, you will never see that again. People want to hurry up and get back to something that'll never be again. I was saying that in 2022. People's like, oh, don't listen to her. Everything's coming back up, the housing market. I said, they lying to you. Do not run out and buy no house. I would be trying to downsize if I was you, because the housing market is about to crash. What is the housing market doing right now? Huh? What is the housing market doing? You said, did I hear about all the billionaires on one island? Nephew, they got a few islands they go to. Hello. The worst time to prepare for something, come on, is when it's happening. The world has not gone back to normal. It has gotten more and more abnormal every year since 2020. All the stuff they said they couldn't do, they wouldn't be able to do, they've done all of it. You said they cut all the programs out, and you would think that that would wake people up, but no, they still popping bottles and taking trips. Baby, listen. Give me a minute. We getting there. Is this it?
News coming out of the occupied West Bank now. Israeli forces have stormed Birzeit University in the West Bank. The forces stopped a solidarity protest being held for prisoners. And
They stopped a protest where people were protesting for prisoners. They started to shoot rubber bullets and real bullets at students. You said the biggest trick of the enemy is you have time when you don't. And as you can see, we don't. Who remembers me saying they not going to care about you puffing your chest out and saying nothing about no free speech or nothing? It could cost you your life. You could be injured or jailed. These things are happening. And what's happening over there is about to start happening over here. Do you hear me? You get me? Everything that we're seeing happen in Palestine and Gaza and all of these other places where you can't say what you want, you can't stand up against a certain group of people, this is coming here. Students, you said the prisoners will be the test subjects for them. They already are, nephew. Probably before the fall. Come on. I said, oh.
We have some serious news right now. An anti-war protester was arrested without really any explanation in Grand Rapids, Michigan today. I want to show you this video from WZM Local. Everyone needs to see it because this is very concerning in the United States of America. I never thought I'd see this in the United States.
This is not just a foreign issue. It's our tax dollars that are also being used to commit these war crimes. It is also the duty of us, the people, to stand against the Trump regime, Trump administration.
Now, in the background of this interview, you could see that police car, and now right here we're showing you video we have. Immediately after the interview finished, Plickta was arrested by 2 Grand Rapids police officers. You can see it in the video, and an officer tells Plickta that she is being arrested for...
She was on the sidewalk in front of the courthouse, and they arrested her for talking against... You said this is why they SB'd you. Dad was downloading the download. Okay. So what we just saw over in Gaza or Palestine or Israel or wherever they was at, I said it's happened. It's about to start happening. And then the next video, oh no, it happened today or yesterday in America. You said you didn't see it on the news. Well, it's on Aaron Parney's page. Still think you can say and do whatever you want to and it ain't gonna cost you nothing. Huh? Still think that's a thing? It's not. You have to be very careful about what you are saying, who you're saying it to. You hear me? Because it could cost you your freedom. And we talked about this. Didn't we? We talked about this a lot. I used to go ham on people on here. I said, you're not gonna bring these people to look. You want to talk crazy? That's why you got your own TikTok, your own YouTube, your own Instagram, your own fan base. Don't come over here saying whatever you want. It's not okay. Ever. And as y'all can see, it's been 4 years now. 4 years. Come on. 4 years. And every single thing that we talked about is video after video after video after video. You said yes many times, choosing wisely. Listen, I saw that. I said, ooh, wait a minute. Next thing. Tell me if we talked about this.
Round two, what I want to go after welfare fraud. I want to rewrite the way the programs work. I want to make sure that every state, before they get $1 for food stamps or any form of welfare, that they send biometrics to the federal government proving that the person they... Round two, what I want to go after welfare fraud. I want to rewrite the way the programs work. I want to make sure that every state, before they get $1 for food stamps or any form of welfare, that they send biometrics to the federal government proving that the person exists and they're eligible for the services in question. I want to go after the fraud that's so rampant in Minnesota and throughout these blue states through reconciliation. Round two, what I want...
You need my biometrics or I can't get no assistance. Food. The most human basic necessity. I mean, the most basic human necessity, excuse me. Huh? Hey. I'm going to have to give you my biometrics to get assistance. Sound familiar? Huh? He said, I have a cousin stuck in Puerto Rico because of the no-fly zone that's in the USA. What's up with that? We talked about it a long time ago. I told people 4 years ago I was not going out the country because I knew people was about to start getting stuck over there, and everybody laughed at me, and people ain't stopped getting stuck overseas since. It's been a couple of times that they didn't have these where they couldn't get out and they stuck at the airport for 2 weeks. They stuck on a boat because everybody is sick in the middle of the ocean. Baby, no. I don't need it. You said, thank you. Tay made these, Philip. You said, I would rather the taxes I have no choice but to pay to go feed somebody than the ulterior motive any day. That part. You said, sounds like a lineup to me. First, they didn't want the biometrics in the house with the woman and the kids. Now you want to make sure that all the biometrics is there. That's what they claim it, right. I used to live in Mexico for 2 years. I will not be going there anymore. Interesting. You said so gorgeous, no disrespectful. Oh, okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Get what without us knowing who you are? Huh? Because God told us they not gonna feed you if you don't sign up for their program. And as you can see, they already they ready to run it. And it's so funny, like you said, stage 2. You mean like the second half of the 7-year tribulation, where they forced it's dehydrated chicken, Nicole. Where they forced all small and great, rich or poor, free or slave, to receive a mark in their forehead or in their hand, or they can't buy or sell. You mean like that? Huh? You said, I'm telling you, my neighbor. I was telling my neighbor to watch you. He said, no, God will take care of everything. He will provide. Listen, rations, get your ration. Come on, Mari. Hello, did y'all hear what Mari said? Rations, get your rations. If they even let you get them. You remember I told everybody to look on their food stamp card and see if it's RID on there. And they tried to say it was recipient identification. I said it's absolutely ration identification, but we're going to leave it. Yeah, you're going to have the mark to get anything. Anything. Now, there's one more. Give me a second. Actually, 2. Here we go.
Something's very strange is happening in the West Bank. The occupation, for the first time, they're clearing all blockades. All gates are open. Even the cement blocks are removed. All soldiers are cleared from all checkpoints. All of them are open. Even some checkpoints haven't been cleared for over than 20 years. They are cleared right now. This is a sign for something big is about to happen. Allahu Alam. But open. Even some checkpoints haven't been cleared for over than 20 years. They are cleared right now. This is a sign for something big is about to happen. Allahu Alam. But this is something new. It's very sus. Pray for Palestine. That's all I'm gonna say.
They removed all the soldiers. Ain't nobody at the checkpoints, and the gates is open. They didn't remove the cement blocks. Hello? What y'all think about to go on? Hello? What you think about to happen? If stuff that has been there for over 20 years and all of a sudden it's just free, wide and open, what you think? Y'all been popping at folks that get too close to gates and this, that, and the other, and now it's raw at its finest. Come on. Something big about to happen. And it's looking like the second half. We got all of these countries that are getting together, say, if you touch my friend, I'm coming over there. If you touch my friend, I'm coming over there. And now this. Something big is about to happen. Something big is already happening. And people, Tonka trucks and marching. Come on. Sounded like they getting ready for whoever about to march across that Euphrates, ain't it, Maury? He said that's why all the billionaires on the island. Nephew, I already know. Listen, Auntie ain't been telling y'all all this stuff. She been telling y'all for no reason. I love y'all for real. He said, I was just going to say that something big has been happening for a long time now. Yeah. He said, and we got monks walking across the for peace in the U.S. Come on. I just be wanting to see if y'all be seeing what I be seeing. And people are still like, I don't care. I'm about to turn up. I'm about to, because you didn't watch not damn movie about the Great Depression. That's okay. That's okay. It is Tremaine. And folks are still blind. They don't even want to hear about stocking up. They don't want to hear about having emergency supplies. And they say, I'm not going to live in fear. Not yet, you won't. But let's see how fearful you be when they say, you can't get your money if you don't have this card or whatever. Matter of fact.
China, North Korea, Iran, Cuba, Chile, and many other countries are threatening to go to war over Maduro's kidnapping. Each of these countries are condemning Trump, with Cuba saying they're ready to spill blood over this. And it doesn't just end there, because China, North Korea, Iran, Cuba, Chile, and many other countries are threatening to go to war over Maduro's kidnapping. Each of these countries are condemning Trump, with Cuba saying they're ready to spill blood over this. And it doesn't just end there, because these nations are also recruiting other nations to join them against pushing back against the United States. And it doesn't help that just yesterday Trump threatened to...
Did we talk about it? Raise your hand if we talked about it. And not once or twice or 3 times or 4 times or 5 times. I don't know how many in over 1,700 classes. 2026. That's why we was looking in this book. Uh-oh. Right, chill. Who remembers that we were studying in this book? Y'all remember? Yeah. And this is a big part of what's going on in our news right now, no? Folks was telling me I didn't need to be talking to people about this. You a member? You a member, nephew? Because when y'all went down the list and was looking at different agencies and stuff, arms and regulation and disarmaments, the law of the sea, employment at the UN, social and humanitarian assistance, all kinds of stuff. And we went and looked up the different addresses. It's just things that people said, well, they really didn't matter and it wasn't going to be important for your salvation. Well, I think it is now, because it's the United Nations that's going to push this global society. So why wouldn't I pay attention to the United Nations if the United Nations are the reason, okay, that I would be forced to take a digital identification? It makes no sense for folks that's planning to go to heaven to not pay attention, okay, to the United Nations and what's happening when God said it was going to be a global society. I don't understand that one person was going to be a world ruler. So you would think, you said how many feet each one have ready. Listen, hey Pumpkin, a lot of people love these earrings. You've been getting some because I didn't got, listen, these right here, every time I wear them. Thank you. I appreciate you. Women and men today. So you might want to make some more of these and go on and get them out. Maybe do a light and a dark wood if you haven't, because folks love these earrings. I done sent some folks your way today. You said like to show the big wigs running to their billionaire bunkers. I sent them to Chicago. If anyone lives in Chicago, let me know. They're in a storefront. Okay. You said I'll buy both if she does. Jay said she'll buy both, the dark wood and the light wood. She said if you in Chicago, she sent some to the store. And, well, Tay Mayberry art on TikTok. Yeah, I get, everywhere I go, I get compliments on these. And that's probably why I wear them often. They match with a lot of stuff. They make me feel strong. You said, let me see if I have something in my stash. Yeah, because like 4 or 5 people have asked about them today. What in the world? Oh, my goodness. Why is somebody... What are they doing? Y'all, why they didn't block my live again? Hello. What in the heck? It says service unavailable. What the heck? Now, I ain't never seen this. That's weird. I'm so tired of them doing this. Listen. don't know why they keep doing this. This is ridiculous that I gotta keep doing this. Oh, I'm so irritated with it. I'm so tired of them doing that. It's ridiculous. I done missed all kind of stuff over here. Listen, I don't know why they do that. They are. That's why I told y'all I'm probably overhearing conversations. Listen, yeah, and some other stuff. But this is the thing, right? That's why I said we probably about to try to go to. I don't know how they are on Substack and what that is. I started to look into it, and I'll be finishing that. I'm so over them. But I told y'all the closer we got to this, they was gonna start hiding us, didn't they? Did we talk about it? Right. Girl, they gonna be all right. You got to think they was on us hard over here too. But I told y'all, I said it's gonna be getting shorter and shorter and shorter, shorter and shorter. They gonna let us say less and less. And as you can see, there you go, T. It's so crazy. I'll be right back. It is what it is. So we might be. I don't know if you can. Can you go live on Substack or do you just follow over there? I don't know how it works. I'm so tired of them. I'm so tired of them niggas. They don't know we got fan base though. Y'all are not the only social media site at all. We ain't been on here forever. I wonder if they gonna let us on. He said I've only seen articles and videos on SS, but I follow a few people. They always doing too much. I can't never just. You gotta think, if I was on here doing some crazy stuff, they'll never ever do that. You heard me? Ever. If I was on here talking crazy, I wish I text fast because this auto text is getting on my nerves. It's okay, sis. Don't worry about it. We got. Not they didn't log me out. Oh, y'all. Why they log me out of fan base? Are you serious? So I can get in on my phone but not on my iPad? Interesting. Now that's crazy. Again? Lord Jesus. They said we will not let her in. And I don't even remember the dang email I probably used for this. Let's see. That's crazy that I'm in here on my phone and not on my iPad. It's too many emails. I don't even know what password I use for this. It's probably something weird too. Oh, they about to play with me. Hold on. Boy, they be trying to get me out of here, don't they? Raggities. Oh, yeah, they playing. Interesting. And I know I didn't use Tatnot Place. Maybe I did. That's crazy. They do not want me over here. Why? I don't do nothing to nobody. I don't bother nobody or nothing. Oh, yeah, they playing. They playing. They are not letting me in over there. That's crazy. Let me go get my... You said you're speaking the truth and they don't like it. Oh, that's been a thing. I got in an argument a couple days ago about this with my aunt. She thinks I'm lying about how they cut your live. She said, why her and no one else? I said, because she's speaking the truth. Girl, don't argue with folks. Just let them have it, girl. You know the truth and I know the truth and we know the truth. I told y'all I was going to be on a list. Been on a list. Been on their list. You said, well, I know I can't get in. I haven't been on it in months. I don't know why they doing that. This the thing. I'm on my phone. I'm literally on my phone. And if I try to go through, like I can get on my phone. I just can't get on my iPad, which is nuts. Hello. And I don't know how my camera work on my phone. It might be a little different. Mm. Did they take off my live button? That's interesting. Interesting. We're gonna see how this work with my phone. Y'all try to go get into what's the name and see if it work. We're gonna see. Y'all, they stopped me from being able to go live. What? No way. Mm-mm. Yeah. Listen. They stopped me from being able to go live on Fanbase. What? Interesting. Mm-mm. They sure did. You have to read down. Don't worry about that. They ain't even let me on. That's crazy. Mm-mm. That's absolutely interesting. I didn't even know. Yeah. They deleted a lot of videos you had saved from 22. Where? What did? TikTok? That is crazy that I can't get in there. Like, for real. That's really, really crazy. Because we ain't used Fanbase since the beginning of the year, I don't think. And they don't even have no place for you to talk to nobody. Or nothing. That's crazy. Y'all, they blocking us everywhere. I guess I'm going to definitely have to go get a Substack this evening. Because they trying to get rid of us wherever they can. Do you hear me? CERCA TROVA? Oh, yeah, no. Don't let her tell nobody nothing. I don't even be bothering nobody. Why they be over here messing with me? What is that, like the second or third time in a couple of days? And y'all wonder why I be taking my content offline. That's why. Do you see it? You said last video I saw for you was on May 29th, 2025. Okay. It just logged me back in too. You said it just logged me back out too. No, you said too? I know it's because it's been a minute. But they shouldn't be able to do that. Whether you log, if I don't log myself out, how are you logging me out? Who's doing that? Right? Because I got accounts, baby, I ain't logged in and I couldn't tell you how long. And if I go click on that app, it works. Are you saying... Oh, which videos are y'all missing? On TikTok or on YouTube, y'all? Which one? They so ugly. It's crazy. Oh, TikTok, they taking them. Well, that makes sense because I don't have no videos on there, right? You can't save the videos if I don't have them, right? If I took them down, then I don't know. Well, if you can get in your fan base, I don't know if you can download them from there, but they're on there. I do think that that's crazy that they keep doing that. Mine was from YouTube. The older videos are all empty. Interesting. So the videos that you saved of my videos are empty? And I ain't took out nothing. I haven't started deleting videos or anything. Here we go. Can you go, Janae, real quick and check and see? That's crazy. How much you want to bet it's all the videos about what's going on right now? I am not suicidal. I would never want to, I don't ever want to hurt myself. And if anything happened, I didn't do it to me. That's what I'm going to say right here, okay? Y'all hear me? And y'all keep this. Somebody go back and screen record it. I am not, I'm okay. I'm good. I am happy. I love myself. Because, baby, the way they're doing these content creators, listen. If they come and tell y'all know I didn't do that. You hear me? I'm trying to tell you, if they be on some BS, y'all better tell them. No, absolutely not. That's not what was going on over there. Y'all better tell them. You said, lady, the same here. Mine are gone from YouTube, saved on my TV. I was shook. I am good and of sound mind. I'm not depressed. Interesting. So they took your saved videos from TikTok and from YouTube. Interesting. You said I cannot get in. I have access to my other accounts. And I know I had access. But the whole account with the passwords is gone, like I never had an account. Interesting. You said I see videos from 3 years ago on YouTube. You have to select the live, then the oldest. I logged into the base and searched for you. It says no results found. No way. It says I don't have an account. I'm on it. videos? I don't know. No way. It says I don't have an account and I literally. You said you got to put my name all together. I was getting ready to say the account is right here. Girl. I was about to say all our videos is from TikTok and everything is right here. It's like 400 videos on here. Hello. Even our old ones from TikTok when I first started, they're there. When I was real crazy looking and y'all still loved me. Because they all still there. Hello. The archive is say, right. I'm like, what? What do you mean? Listen. You said yes. It was some of them you were sitting outside in the porch and I just want to have a little rant. Right. You got in on fan base? How did you get in? Girl. I was about to say. Not they hiding me over there too. I said but they won't let me in. They will not let me in. And that's crazy. Because why are you not letting me into my own account? I don't know. So we're going to get a whatever you call that. Because I'm tired of TikTok. I love them. And I tried to come back over there. But I can already see what so we're going to get a what you call it. But I don't know if they let you go live over there. I don't really know how that works. For the, what is it? Whatever I just said. I'm so tired of getting new apps. We got Instagram. We got all of that. We ain't been live on Instagram in a long time either. You said most of them are still there? Most of the ones you saved? I don't even bother nobody. You said might be the one for the app thingy. What you mean? Like one device per app or something? Oh, might be time. Be the time for creating the app. I don't. They got the app was supposed. They crap. You do realize that they're the reason we don't have this website, right? That's why our website is down. They wouldn't put it back up. That's what I'm telling you. Like it's been a lot of stuff going on around here. That's why CERCATROVA22.com is not up anymore. We waited for almost 4 or 5 months after they didn't got. I had to get the money back. Y'all not about to keep our money, charging us this big chunk of change every month, and we can't get our website back up. That's nuts. You said I might have to update my phone. Sometimes your phone trips when you don't update it. Yeah, that's why we don't have CERCA TROVA no more. It started with that. That's why I've been listen. I be trying not to say too much, but it's been I told y'all, look, even with my bank, okay, I believe they wanted me to have to come in so that they could see my face. Do you hear me? Because I've been with the same bank since like 2015, 2016. Not once have my cards never came to my house. Since I have been doing TikTok, all of a sudden now, my cards are not being sent to my house. So every account that I have, it has messed up financial stuff because I'm waiting on my card and they're like, oh no, we got to write this and that. Da, 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 da. I go in there this last time, like, look, I'm tired of this. If not, I'm taking my business somewhere else. Whole time they got it like returned mail. When and y'all keep sending stuff to this house every month and I have to keep shredding these documents. But that didn't start until I went viral. Kid you not. That's when it started. I've been with that bank forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. Never had a problem getting my car sent to the house ever. You said that's what they're doing with the medications too. Sign up or come in and pick it up personally. Exactly. And they kept saying, oh, I don't know. I had to go all the way up above all these people to get it. Well, now I don't need the damn card. Hello? I didn't have to come in here and get it, but y'all keep messing up what I be having going on. And they were like, we don't know. We don't even know how it got in there. Somebody put it in there. I have a feeling who did. Seeing this how I get mail from y'all every month. Every single month. It is a stack of whatever. The papers, the bank statements, and do you need this credit card and that credit card. So how is it that the actual card is not coming? And that's been for the last 4 years. Actually, it started in the end of 23. Or end of 22. And now all of a sudden I got to go into the bank to get my cards. That's crazy. I ain't never had to do that. They always send them to the house. Okay? So, it is what it is. I've been on these people lists for a long time. And that's why I be trying to get in what I can while we can. Because I already know. Y'all know what we know. And y'all watching it happen. Slowly but surely, they are restricting my reach. And they've been doing it. And it's getting even worse now. Yeah, so. It's crazy. But again, I told you, you can't have people buying all the stuff prior to them announcing it to the world and they don't pay attention. Every single thing that I've asked y'all to buy, single thing, these things are for now. They wanted people to be destitute. So, okay? Because I wasn't just on here selling survival stuff. That would have been different because as you can see, they let people sell the survival stuff. But when I was showing the survival stuff for people to go get and I wasn't selling it, don't y'all remember they kept blocking us. So if I sell it, I can tell people about it, but I have to say exactly what you want me to say in this thing or else I can't. Well, I'm not selling anything. I'm just trying to tell people to go get it, but because I'm not telling them to buy it from TikTok or even before it was TikTok, because remember they was doing it before they got the TikTok shop. That's when you could hook your website up to it and all of this stuff. Way before the TikTok shop even came about for real. And it was big like it is now, they was blocking me for selling stuff online. I can't even really show books no more because of all of that. And that's just a way for them to stop us from being able to show what you need to go get. That's how I look at that. You said my phone updates every 4 to 6 weeks, whether you agree or not. And they be like, there's that. Listen, it's a real thing, family. I'm just like, it is what it is. I'm over it. We gonna try Substack, and that might be our last place because I'm over moving. It's too many passwords. It's too many verifications of this and that. I'm over it. I'm for real. I want to do something else. I do. And you got to think, with this AI stuff, you said you must have your phone set on auto update. Mine is not perfect. Oh, okay, that's something else. I don't know. It's getting spooky out here, though. Y'all know that, right? Freedom of speech is being restricted more and more every day. And even with me talking in code and saying the things that I state, they stay on my head. So understand that it's not just me. It's about to be a lot of people. You can go live on Substack? Bet. We're going to get us a Substack. Well, give me a minute. I'm about to go get us one. I'll be back. Is y'all up or is y'all about to go to bed? I don't even know what time it is. It's 8 o'clock. How long do it take to get one? And and I'll set it up now so we can. You gotta have a whole bunch of people to go live. I'm about to go find out. Y'all want to give me a minute, and then I can set it up, and then we'll try it out over there. I'll get everything set up, or try to anyway. And we'll go if we can go live over there. I don't know if you gotta have a lot of followers to go live or how that works, so we'll see. Okay, give me a minute. Give me a few minutes then, and I'll see what's going on, because that's stupid. If we can get it up and they don't be blocking folks, we just gonna be over there. Yeah, because I'm really tired of it. We done went from Instagram. We didn't just about we had Lemonade and all of that. I'm so tired of moving. It's ridiculous. I'm tired of it. I want to keep doing it. It's stupid. So give me a minute, y'all.